Are you seeing this, Africa? It would be so vain for me to think that you're not. But the European Union president is begging African leaders to partner after the BRICS summit. Can you believe that? I can. Friends, family, brothers and sisters, I love you. And yes, I am a red-blooded American. I have the blood from my descendants in Africa, Europe, Native American, and I'm put together by God. A lot of different past relatives and ancestors who looked past the barriers of race and into each other's eyes and hearts, falling in love with one another and, well, making babies, and henceforth I live. I want us to be united and love and care for each other as we are one in unity. But I am not one with the United States government, and I want to say that I think the BRICS is the future. It will be helpful in prospering the world as a whole, and all the countries should play their part in building this new monetary structure, but the United States, France, England, and all those countries that have raped the dollar systems are dangerous. And while the leaders who are in control of this system and this monetary system are still in power, do not let them in. They'll come in as wolves in sheep's clothing and corrupt anything that is good. We, the people of America, understand completely what Africa is doing, and we're not taking it personal. We are for you, and we pray that you are for us, the citizens of America. We're the families and the loved ones who share the same vision of the world in unity, but our government at this time is not our friend. Africa has European countries and America on the ropes. And your country has been throwing major blows with revolutions to get rid of the enemies from within, with new laws that are playing on the offense to the West. On offense, finally, instead of playing defense, you've taken control of your country and sought the greater future, and sadly, it's not with America. As an American, I've been taught since I was a child to hate Russia and to hate China. And though there are some things that I do not agree with about those countries, I am sure that Russia, China, and India are more sane and have shown greater initiatives for helping African families take this great step forward in the BRICS. Don't think that I'm saying this for Americans and Africans as people to be more distant from one another, because Americans would just rather see Africa succeed with Russia and China than fail with our own government. And with Biden as the president of the United States and Macron as the prime minister of France and Trudeau as the president of Canada, I can say with pure confidence and honesty that Putin and Jinping are much better options. And that's sad. But Americans know what you have to do. And once we straighten up and get our country back to sanity, we hope that the people of Africa will realize that we have enough love for one another as people to defeat the lies and deceptions of our government officials and the media. Their brainwashing and psychological weaponry has gone too far. Do you see this?
By speeding up the transition to solar and wind power, energy sector jobs in Africa could double in a few years. And Africa could produce enough clean energy not only to power up your continent, but also to export abroad. Climate action can be one of the main drivers of Africa's growth. But for this, Africa needs massive investment. And Europe wants to be your partner. Wants to be your partner in closing this investment gap.
Warning, warning, they did this with diseases and viruses, but now even more controversial controlling tactic to bribe leaders, making you pay with your labor and your blood and your sweat and tears, and taxing the heck out of you for air. Making people pay for air. They want the world to pay for air, even if it destroys your economy, even if it destroys your economy that you're finally about to control. They want control of it. Beware. The majority of the people in this world definitely agree that we need to take steps forward to reduce carbon and being aware to protect our planet as we grow. But don't let them use this as another fear-based weapon. This will make your leaders dirty and greedier to get that free money that you will never see, and control that you will never be able to get back, and it has corruption written all over it.
Namibia, for instance, is now building a new hydrogen industry, as well as rare materials value chains in partnership with Europe. And later this morning, President Ruto and I will conclude a new hydrogen partnership between Kenya and the European Union. Private capital will need to be mobilized at scale. And here, green bonds are widely recognized as providing part of the solution. This is why we just put forward a new proposal to attract private investment. It's called Global Green Bonds Initiative. We will push on the investor side. Together with the European Investment Bank and our member states, we are allocating 1 billion euros to de-risk private investments in emerging markets. This could help to attract up to 20 billion euros in sustainable investment. So, let's work together on that to build and grow Africa's green bond markets, and let us bring together this crucial point to COP28.
First of all, ask yourself, how did that lady get here by flying a jet that's going to disperse more carbon than your family could use in a whole lifetime driving around cars with gas? They're trying to make rules for you, but not for them. Apply. And presidents are only human. They'll fall right into the trap. If we were in their position, we might fall into it too. Second of all, how are your leaders going to get to and from where they're going to go? By driving around in jets, private planes that'll take up more carbon than you guys could ever use in a lifetime. Let's break that down for one moment. You don't even have to think real hard on it. America is going into debt right now. Its economy is being hammered because of these new climate change issues. New energy. Russia, Europe, China, India, even Africa has all done what? The countries in this world that have prospered have done what? They've dirtied up the air in order to get money, in order to become rich. They've dirtied up the air. Now, they want to even knock down poverty-level countries and say, you've got to jump in with us and pay this huge bill on climate that we've destroyed before you guys get picked up. No. Go get the cheapest energy you can get, go find the cheapest materials you can find, and build your country to where you need it to be. That climate can wait. They're trying to put their initiative above yours with climate change. So beware, watch your leaders. And also, on a more uplifting note, check this out.
Because the stronger you are as suppliers, the more Europe will diversify supply chains towards Africa, and the more we both will de-risk our economies. It's a clear win-win. The benefits of expanding Africa's clean energy sector would be massive. Climate action can be one of the main drivers of Africa's growth.
Look at their faces. Look at the faces. While she's talking, look at the faces of the leaders in Africa. They're listening to this. They're looking at her like, why are you here? We don't want nothing to do with you. You're just talking to hear yourself talk. We're just talk to the hand because the ears are not listening. I mean, these guys are looking at her. These guys and girls are looking at this woman like she is just not welcome. So that is kind of it's funny. It is funny. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, just look at the looks on their faces. But like I said, she mentioned getting $100 billion to Africa, which is a good thing. But whose pocket is that going to go into? Are you ever going to see it? I don't know, man. You let me know, Africa. Let me know. We love you. We want what is best for you guys over there. And guys and girls, we want to see your families prosper. And we see you guys in the right direction, moving forward. Don't let nothing get in your way. We love you. Guys, like, subscribe, and share this message around. America is with you. God bless.